Redo of Healer is one of the most controversial animes to come out in a long time. A lot of people are even wondering how this got an anime, and a lot of people are saying that this makes Goblin Slayer look like Weenie Hut Jr. Now, I just want to say that this anime is not for everybody, and I don't even really suggest it, but what, piqued my interest about this anime and why I watched it was that the, creator had said that the audience for the anime was mostly women. I found this a little surprising since I know that this anime revolves around a lot of the R word. I'm sure you guys can understand what that is. Basically, the anime revolves around revenge, and it's kind of a dark story that just follows this guy's revenge path. And honestly, it just gets darker and darker the further you go down in it. I'm just gonna state there is a huge difference between real life and anime, and basically this anime is pretty much a hentai. There's a lot of moments where if you're not watching the censored version, you're gonna see things that your eyeballs should probably never see. And in no way is this an isekai. This is just a straight up anime that's set in sort of like this, kingdom world where there's, heroes, healers, magicians, demi-humans, a bunch of stuff like that. And it is no way, a show meant for people that are children or, people that are of a younger audience in general. I started watching the show with the knowledge that the majority of the viewers were women and that it was extremely controversial. I gotta say that the show started off really heavy and it grabbed my interest like pretty much right away. I was very intrigued by this, different dynamic that happens between healers, knights, warriors, and magicians. Basically, the main character, Keyaru, is utterly abused, used, and just destroyed as a human being, all for the sake of having him be a healer for these knights and magicians. They just break this man down, abuse him in ways that no one should ever be treated, and it's just like the healer class is just, treated like scum. And I don't think probably all healers in this world are treated that way, but in particular, Keyaru is treated like this. And I think that's why it's so compelling to see him actually get his revenge as the story goes along. You just see the depths that these awful people go to in order to just abuse Keyaru, and Keyaru gets the chance to redo his life. That's why the show is called Redo of Healer. He's able to get this gem that is the Philosopher's Stone and actually is able to break it, casting a spell that allows him to have a new life with all of that memory that came from his old life. And as he remembers everything, he realizes what he has to do in order to get his revenge. Basically, the story, you can't really tell if Keyaru is a good guy or a bad guy at times. And it's nice to see that the main theme of this story is more, kind of like acceptance of anybody out there. Keyaru's defending demon classes, people that are becoming slaves. They're taking down, a corrupt kingdom. And, it's hard to kind of see these moments where Keyaru's doing the right thing, and then these moments where he's doing this dark, deplorable stuff in order to get his revenge. It really kind of puts you in a weird limbo state as a viewer where you're I can't tell if this guy is even good or bad anymore. There are some extreme, grotesque, and dark moments in this anime, no doubt about it. But if you can handle the story and if you've seen it yourself, I'd love to hear what people think about it in the comments section below. There's not a lot of people I can talk to about this anime since it's so dark, and I really don't suggest it for most of my friends or people that I know. Even my girlfriend and I didn't watch it with her. I just checked this out with the door locked behind me so nobody could get in. I do think the story has an interesting take on the healer's relationship with other classes, and it's also neat to see how this healer transforms himself into one of the most powerful warriors out there and how they use healing in order to almost turn it into an offense rather than just a support mechanism. Like I've said before, I'm kind of having fun with doing these reviews of anime. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to check out or that you've seen that I should take a look at and talk about in another video. If you guys have seen this one, let me know what you thought about it. And I'll see you guys next time. Everybody take care. Later.